Vaccine mandates. First, the firefighters and first responders and doctors and nurses. First, they was heroes, but now they're getting fired because of a shot that's not proven to work. I repeat that. For a shot that's not proven to work. People still ended up in the hospital with the shot. People are still ending up pretty sick with the shot. It's not working. People can still get the virus with the shot. It's not working. People can still give you the virus even though they've been vaccinated. It's not working. So why force people to be homeless and be out of a career for a shot that's proven not to be working? What happened to America? Then the land of the free. What happened? America's turning into China. America's turning into Russia. America's turning into all these countries that we're trying to go fix. You know, we say the women in Afghanistan are in trouble, but the women in America are protesting for abortion rights, for the rights to choose and decide on their own body and future. But we want to fix Afghanistan, but we're not fixing America. We got the same kind of men in America that we got in Afghanistan. We got men in America that tell their wife that they can't put on their makeup. We got men in America telling women when they could have a baby and when they can't. We got men in America beating on their women. I'm talking about police officers, firefighters, people that's supposed to be in power of controlling laws and protecting people are the same people that's beating their women. How can we fix any other country when America is broken? You know, they say if something isn't broke, don't fix it. But America is broke and ain't nobody trying to fix it. All they doing is raping the pockets of the American people. I just watched the video and they said that America takes in a certain amount of billions a year off of taxpayer money, off of people like me and you that work every day to try to feed our family. America's taking the majority of our money and doing nothing with it. Getting high, eating expensive ice creams, buying prostitution, all kind of things they're doing with our money. And America is supposed to be the one that fixed the world. How? You know, you can't fire a hero. Batman, Superman, any other heroes that I grew up watching, they never got fired. Gotham City never told Batman not to come save him. Uh, 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 it don't make sense. You know, it don't make sense. We will never get justice for black people. We will never get justice for the Indian people. We will never get justice in America. But they're supposed to have justice in Afghanistan, in Iraq. All these other foreign lands supposed to have justice. They got all of this money in America. But we got the most amount of homeless people in America. So what is America? We don't want to fix the drug problem. We don't want to fix the drunk problem. We don't want to fix the gun problem. We don't want to fix none of our problems in America. We don't have a problem. If you leave it, if you listen to the vice president, the president, and a couple more of these black dummies up top, America's not even racist. America doesn't have racism in America. But yet and still, I'm a culinary graduate. I graduated from one of the most expensive culinary schools in America. And you know what I faced when I graduated that? I graduated in 2007. Do you know how many jobs I applied for? Do you know how many interviews I went to? Do you guys know how many? I'll tell you. Over 75 interviews that I went to. Over 150 applications or resumes that I turned in. So, I know that there's racism in America. And the saddest part about America is the racism comes from another group of poor people against a poor person. I went to an interview for a hotel in Hollywood. I got denied from that job because I wasn't Mexican. Basically, I got denied from this job because I wasn't Latino. Sad but true. I tried to work for some black people. Actually, they were Muslim. He said he couldn't afford to pay me, but I could make cakes for him, and if he sell them, then he would pay me. How am I supposed to survive if nobody come in there and buy the cake I make? You know what I'm saying? So it's racism within your own. It's racism in America. I've seen it. I went to a bunch of restaurants where other people were in charge. Asian, the ones you say that's being hated against the most in America right now. I've went to them, and they looked at me like I didn't belong in their restaurant to work. I wasn't good enough. But the kitchen was filled with Latinos. The kitchens was filled with Asians. The kitchens was filled with people that didn't look like me. So I know it was racism. When I was growing up, I was getting pulled over by LAPD every other fucking day just because I was black, walking through a black neighborhood, being a teenager, being a youngster. Every cop that pulled me over, every cop that harassed me, well, I ain't gonna say every, but 95% of the cops that pulled me over and harassed me were all white. Stayed in Calabasas and places like this. And they came to the hood and they thought everybody in the hood was the same. Well, I proved to them that everybody ain't the same. I ain't been to jail. I ain't got no arrest. I ain't got none of that shit on my record. I'm actually a licensed armed security guard. And that's one job that I could get easily. I get jobs in security very easily because they don't care if I put my life on the line to die for their money. But I'm not good enough to count the money, but I'm good enough to die to protect the money. See what I'm saying? And you want me to say that it's not no racism. America's not broke. Everything America does is evil. Since the beginning of America, the beginning, Indians helped save them. This is the history that they taught us. Not the history that I know for certain, but the history that they taught us themselves. America, that is. They say the Indians helped them, saved them through the winter. It was a cold winter, and the Indians helped save them. And they turn around and take the Indian land. Trick the Indian people, kill the Indian people out of their land. And then they create America on Indian people land. And they say that they're going to make the rules. They're going to enforce the rules. How can somebody that stole a country enforce rules on a land that's stolen? They keep talking about, oh, we're going to give this black family this land back in Newport Beach. We're going to give this black people this land back in this place. Well, what happened to the laws? Where's the money? We don't want the land. We want the money. because we didn't have the land for all these years. So where's the money? Yeah, we can't get the money. We can't get reparations. We can't get the apology that America should be giving. Nobody. America should be saying sorry for what we did to your people, but they refuse. They refuse to say this. Why? Because they're racist. Anytime that you can come out and say on national TV that the hanging of black people was wrong, that the beating and raping of black people was wrong, that the killing and stealing of the Indians and their land was wrong. Anytime you can't come out and say this, it's a problem. It's a problem. You're racist. Half of these people in this world didn't even watch the George Floyd video. I don't know how. It was everywhere. They must have kept turning it off when it came on. Because if you watch that, that's proof of America being racist. Straight up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. America's broke. I don't know how many people gonna fix it. I don't know how many people want to fix it. But it ain't looking like many. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm gonna keep doing videos. Keep doing videos. Just to let y'all know what life is and what it is in America. Because a lot of people, you're in another land, you think it's greater here because the money is greater here. But the same opportunities are everywhere for you. So don't ever think you gotta come to America to find happiness or none of that, because America is not happiness. You'll come to America, if you're an immigrant, you'll come here and you'll be a slave. That's what you'll come to America to be. Work every day, all day, to pay rent, bills, and be broke again, to go to work again. And they wonder why people don't go to work. Who want to go to work and work all day and you still can't pay your bills? I was making almost $20 an hour and I still didn't have enough to pay my bills and my rent, my car. I didn't have money for nothing. So what am I working for? That's the question people are asking themselves. So for all the dummies in the world that don't realize that, that's what the problem. I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to hit that, and I need y'all to subscribe. I need some subscribers. I'm only trying to get 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers just so I could go live and show y'all shit that I've come across when I come across it. But peace, love, and I hope y'all motherfuckers send this video to the top so they could see what the issue is and figure out how to fix it. Because if we don't fix it, we're going to see a lot more horror in America. We're going to see a lot more horror. It's just what it is. They give us guns and bullets, but can't give us food and money. And dummies is taking the guns and the bullets and killing each other instead of stacking them up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to rob people that's in the same predicament you are, just because they're another race. It's just peace, love, and hope. Don't give up. Push on. Be safe. And just don't give up hope, y'all. You know? I know I probably look a little swole. I was in a car accident a couple of days ago, so I know I probably look all swole everywhere. But I just wanted to get on here, man. I've seen that video about them foreign nurses, and they the heroes. I don't understand how you could fire a hero. You know, what happened to them being heroes? What happened to us saying thank you? We went from saying thank you to you fired because you don't want to take our shot. What happened to America? Joe Biden himself said it. It's a video on YouTube. Check it out. Joe Biden said nobody's going to want to take the shot himself. But now he's president, now it's mandated. But if Trump would have mandated it, everybody would have been out protesting. Because it's Biden, everybody, oh, let me get the shot. Not me, buddy. I'll be homeless. I'll be poor. I'll be all of that. I'm not getting a shot. God got me. Anybody believe in God still? If you believe in God, you don't need no shot. Deuces.